H2 Windows yet, because I know many of you have now been stuck on a kind of a boot loop, kind of a BSOD loop right now, and I'm sure there's a huge issue here. I'm not sure why is the issue and what PCs are involved and what you can actually watch so many videos here on YouTube where there's say unsupported PCs and stuff like that. But um, I just want to pause this 1 second. Okay. Anyways, so I'm just going to go live on YouTube and see if there's anybody who wants to ask any questions. So my point is that many people are stuck here, and they just don't know how to get a solution here. They're stuck here in a boot loop. As soon as you try to upgrade Windows, let me just turn on the mouse also, mouse capture. Okay, so basically many people here try to upgrade and they get stuck in a boot loop here. So my point is very simple, that firstly, do not upgrade to 24H2 at all. Not yet. I'm sure you have a latest PC, you have a latest Lenovo or latest laptop or something latest, whatever. But I also have a latest Lenovo Legion, two of them in fact. They both support, of course, upgrade. And one of them is Intel and one of them is AMD. Right now, which I'm using is Intel. So the thing is, even on the AMD, it actually went. So basically, how it happened, it went to update. It gave me the update naturally. I updated it, and it actually updated it, and it went into a restart mode, and then it came back to 23H2. So by default, whatever I was doing, it was always going to 23 default here. And there was another, this is 4317. I'm happy that I got 4317 somehow, but otherwise I was stuck on something like 1742 or something like that. So maybe that was an error update itself, and it wouldn't update to another 4317. It directly updated to 24H2, and maybe that was a problem, but I'm not going to get there right now because I know many people are stuck here and they want to get rid of this. So firstly, I want to give a solution that do not upgrade till maybe some things are sorted. Maybe even I will try to do it again, and if I hopefully can go through and there is a way to do it, in a proper way, then I'll let you know. But I'll update the comments here, or maybe I can make a new video later on. But at the moment, I don't. Of course, I was excited to update because I, being a gamer and user of DaVinci and all these editing software. So basically, in fact, we all love updating, that maybe some things becomes faster or smoother or better, because we all know there's a lot of default and a lot of faults in Windows 23H2, and we're not really happy with the kind of updates we've been having since, I would say, Windows 8 or 9 or 10. So let's hope that Microsoft is listening to us. Anyways, point is that if you have got stuck here, like a critical process died, or like I even got config something like that, system config something like a conflict, so there was always critical process died, but sometimes it was something else. Yeah, and this is 103. I'm not sure how this went to 103. Anyways, so everybody will be giving you a solution to do this, to do that, and even I tried a lot of solutions here, but I somehow couldn't get my system to start and stop the boot loop, the BSOD loop. So it would start and then go back to BSOD. It would start and then crash. It would start and then crash. So there was a funny part is that every third time when I booted, of course everybody knows when you boot, automatically crashes, it goes to a kind of automatic recovery mode. But what I'm trying to say is that when I booted crashed 2 times, it actually started. So basically Windows wouldn't start at all, it would directly crash. But then if I crash 2 times without the help of that recovery thing, which wouldn't do anything by it, automatic startup repair wouldn't do anything at all. So the point is that when it didn't do anything at all, you just have a crash and then you restart, and then it starts the Windows automatically for just a few seconds, and then again it would crash. So the point is, how did I get to restoring my Windows without losing my data? Yes, without reinstalling, without resetting. That's the major point, right? So the point is, what I did is, firstly, I tried to, when the Windows started, I turned immediately. I turned went into startup apps, and I shut all of them. I mean, these are right now on because it's recovered, but I shut all of them except for the virus, the antivirus, but everything I shut. So I immediately turned off all these. EA, Microsoft Defender is on. Okay, that's, I need to turn it on back on. Anyways, I'll do that later. The point is that I shut down those, so I got some time to be on the system to do something. Then it would crash again. Then what I did was, the next thing what I did was, I did not turn Chrome on, because what usually people do is turn on Chrome and then they start taking help. You know, they start YouTube and they start taking help and they start taking copy pasting the text or commands. As soon as I started Chrome, it would crash. But as soon as I started Edge, Microsoft Edge, it didn't crash. So it gave me a lot of time to do some things, to do some settings here and there, or see some videos, whatever, you know, copy paste the commands. Anyways, the thing is that how I did it is that it wouldn't give me any option to recover. So this fix using update wouldn't happen, because when I click this, the Windows download starts and I don't have much time, so it would just download 6 or 2% or 3%, and then again a crash. Then reset is not an option for us. I also went into Windows download from another PC, another laptop, and downloaded the media. And when I inserted the media, I did this startup repair, or you know, whatever, that reinstall the whole Windows without losing data. There's only two options there: reinstall with losing data and repair. So when I did repair on that, really didn't do anything for me. It just went into this stupid scenario. It went here and it just gave me an option to just restart the Windows, or go back to command, or go back to Windows, which is already terrible. So I don't know why it didn't really reinstall the whole thing without any issues. I mean, there was one time, sometime in January or February, when I got stuck like this and I actually had to use the media to reinstall without losing files. But that was within Windows. That happened within Windows because my Windows was fine. It's just that you all know there's another video down there where I was stuck in a loop that my updates wouldn't happen. My speed was slow. My Microsoft Flight Simulator downloads were slow. My Steam downloads were slow. So for that I had to reinstall the whole thing because my updates wouldn't happen at all. They were just stuck on 0%. My downloads updating Windows, right? So now that I had to reinstall the whole thing, it did not solve. It didn't do anything. But there were steps which I have done, shown in another video. Anyways, to another topic now, that this time around it did not give me the option to repair from outside Windows on pressing F10 or going to the media. So what do I do? So what I did is that there was an option of system restore. Here I had the option of restore here, if you see, I have update and this just created and now I created today this one manually. So these Windows updates was dated 9th October. This is now 11th, but basically they were 9th October when the thing happened. It got spoiled. So I tried Windows recovery via this. Funny part is it did take the restore properly. It went to the restore, but it still wouldn't work. It was still crashing. It after some time it started crashing again. Then I did this again, second time. It did not do anything. Of course, there might be these steps that I took that might have helped me in recovery. So I took these steps very seriously, and I went to recovery this Windows update, and I recovered this, but it did not help. So there were again a few things where I don't want to start my updates. It's very dangerous here. I don't want to check them. I'm scared to check this. So where the next step was to go to updates, go to your go to updates, go to your go to updates and go to update history and uninstall updates. Here I could actually find Windows 10 update now and Windows optional updates, which was for Microsoft Visual or .NET or something. I uninstalled once and I installed twice. So basically I uninstalled once. While this was happening, uninstallation, I also clicked second time just before it stopped. So what happened is that once it uninstalled and it says uninstall, but it did not uninstall. So basically when I click it second time, there's a line here which comes here. That time it's actually uninstalling. So that's the good part. So I did uninstall everything. I went into the KB library and I saw which ones are supposed to be uninstalled. So this is 4 and 14. This is 4. So that's way long back. That's exactly April when I must have got some other problems. Anyways, so I installed anything which was new here. This one is the latest last Windows, I guess, or optional. I don't know. I have to check, but this is probably the last one. So I uninstalled these two and I rebooted. This also did not help. I mean, uninstalling would actually supposed to help, right? But it did not help. But it gave me more time to come and be in Windows. So my time increased from 5 seconds to 30, 35, 40 seconds. So basically, then it would crash if I did anything. So I shut all these NVIDIA app, I shut broadcast, I shut all these apps below, and it gave me some time to actually play around. What actually solved was when I did recovery options, I got this option finally open somehow. I don't know when and why and whatever. So I got this go back to the previous version and I just clicked this one and it really happened. It happened absolutely fine. I mean, the fun part is it is so glitched that my 24H2 when it updated, it did not even have my background. It did not even have my wallpaper. So basically there was some glitch. Of course, the wallpaper has to come, right? So it did not come. So as soon as I went back, my wallpaper came. It took a while to actually do this, but actually it absolutely did it. It came back. My Windows came back. So there are certain other steps which other people have told. I mean, if you can do these things, but there are other steps which people have said. I mean, I tried safe mode, updates are not on in this. I tried safe mode with networking, updates are not on this. Updates and networking, my Windows Wi-Fi was not on, so what I did was I connected my phone with the USB cable and I USB tethering turned on the phone and it automatically gave me Wi-Fi connection like an internet. So I could do pretty much some kind of a research on a safe mode, but wouldn't really help. It wouldn't do any updates, it wouldn't do any uninstallations. I went to uninstall updates, there was zero, nothing was showing. So basically these three things are basically useless. I don't know why. This thing somebody suggested to do 8 first and 9 then. 9, it's useless again, because when you do 9 you get stuck forever till you actually do a Ctrl Alt Delete or press the power button for a longer time. But then you need this anyways. You need a restart automatic, because when you get stuck you need to restart. So you can try 8 maybe, but it has no meaning. These things are also useless. So safe mode commands, somebody told that you go to safe mode commands and you run these commands. Like I'll list them down: 1, 2, 3, and 4 commands, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, in that order. But I think if my first solution works for you, which is the go back to the previous version, stay there for a while, do not update. So there was these are the commands. Let me just show you the commands here. These are the commands. I will copy paste these commands. This is one more command from one of the videos which I just ran. Ctrl R and just run this command here. Copy and paste this command, run this command. It will do some kind of hardware scan advanced, and then you do automatic repairs and next, and this is just follow what it says, and it automatically says that there was a problem that Windows was not being able to update drivers. So okay, do that. It's a good thing. You can do it right now, you can do it anytime, even after you get back your system you can do it. I think that's just a safety point of view. So I'll paste these commands under this video, and I think you don't need these, but I am tempted to run these commands any which ways, since my system went through this disastrous 24 and 23. But I'm not sure if I want to do it. I'm not sure if I should. If I do something then something else happens, I'm not sure. Anyways, my system's quite a little better after doing this go back system thing. I'm scared to do an update here, check updates. If I do this right now, I'm sure I might just get 24H2. I'm going to turn this off also, and I'm going to turn all this is off already. I don't want that. I'm not interested till I get some feeling to do it. Anyways, I'll shut the video right now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like if you really think I saved your day. Thank you and goodbye.